The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God.
Leave now and I'll let you live.
There is no greater glory than this.
أنت أطارد أيها المرتد!
You must not trespass here.
Die! It's dead!
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölüm. Gebereceksin.
Artık bir anlamı yok. Burada olmadığından eminim.
God curse the one who's done this! Where are you?
It's forbidden for you to...
This is an ill omen.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. Please, have any money? I need food. I'm sorry. A little money, I beg of you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
سوف أنبهك إذا رأيته يمر بالجوار. لن يبعد كثيرا. سوف يراه أحد آجلا أو عاجلا. لن يفلت منا مرة.
Bakmadan deli gibi koşuyor.
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majd-ud-Din. Taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
Amen.
As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward that God's justice might be done!
تريد أن تموت؟ تريد أن تموت؟
Now you die!
تريد أن تموت؟ لن تهرب حسنا لن تفلت مني
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
أنتم في طريقي لن تفلت مني
Seni gördüm.
لن يكون ذلك عسيرا جدا
Beni yenemeyeceksin. Gel buraya. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
سبب على الآخر
Kaçman fayda etmez. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
don't have this under control. All right, then. Yes, men, I can defend.
Beni yenemeyecek.
Just kill that person.
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable. Finish him by breaking.
Aman kaybetme. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaybettin. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim.
When you have been exposed, killing some of your pursuers.
Geber kafir buraya. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Gel buraya. Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaybettin. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Kapalı bile kaybetmeyin onu.
Then you could have done yeah.
I would see your eyes before you die.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity. To reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Muallim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Asa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You are not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
Die, infidel!
God favors me. You will not win.
Beni yenemeyeceksin.
Someone needs to end it.
Hırsızlar barajına düştüler.
Why are you doing this?
Gebereceksin.
Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. Everywhere, watching, waiting. He kept us always.
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert De Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
Be strong! Strong like Salah! Take up arms against our enemies!
Has he lost his mind? You look like you need something. You'll find it here. I'm sure of it.
You
want
filth! Please, someone do something.
You've come to the right place. There's no better merchant than I. You not find better items anywhere else.
Wise indeed.
No,
Which is
please
why you
don't
attuned to
leave.
me.
I'm
Just
sure
a
of
few
it.
coins.
Take a look. See if I'm not right.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins.
Don't do that again, understand?
He's going
Has
to
he
hurt
gone
himself.
mad? Why would he do that? How odd. You didn't have to do that, now did you? Ah! Yeah!
Remember to reach out for ledges should you fall while climbing.
Ah! Yeah!
Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuers and break their line of sight.
Yeah! Yeah! Your life ends now. Yeah!
You've nowhere to run! I know this city well. I will find you.
أيها الكافر المرتد سوف تموت هنا.
سأطاردك!
أيها الكافر سوف تموت هنا. لم تنتصر بعد.
سأنال منه. سأطاردك. سوف أعثر عليك. أيها لن تفلت مني. سأنال منك.
Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. İmkansız. Geber kalk. Gel buraya. İmkansız. Kimle oynamak istiyorsun?
اقتلوا الحشاش!
Get him! Get him! Belanı versin. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Geber!
This is a waste of my
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Belanı ver. Kime boyun eğmek? Yardım edin.
يرجع الكافر سوف تموت هنا. يا جنود. النجدة.
Dur geber sabir.
أردت الأمر.
Kaybet, belanı versin.
من مضيعتي الليل راق. كافر ملعون. أنت تتبع.
How simple. See why you can. Yes. Pathetic.
Yes!
Maybe you have
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
تبلت مني أردت الأمر على ذلك اساعدوني يا رجال
Geber kafir!
يا الله يا رب تريد أن تموت فليكن ذلك اقتلوا الحشاشين اقتلوا الحشاشين
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Beni yenemeyeceksin.
May God have mercy on your soul.
Soyez vigilants.
Tu m'échapperas.
Get away from me!
Les flammes de l'enfer vont te dévorer. Aidez-moi! Le Seigneur me donne la force de plonger
Kill you with my eyes closed.
est impur. You done for, just pour la gloire du Seigneur. Je vais libérer ton âme. You win! Oh, yes!
Come no further.
Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then? It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Muallim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I won't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then, that I may judge the truth. Who is this traitor?
Robert De Sable.
My lieutenant!
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagné de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabrand. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
My liege, it is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader armies?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord. Let this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
So be it. To arms, assassin!
Donner la force dont j'ai besoin.
Tu n'es pas à la hauteur. C'est trop facile.
Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht siegen!
Flamme de l'enfer, purifie ton âme.
Je suis l'épée du Seigneur!
Tu me fais peur de mon temps.
Du Narr! Du kannst nicht siegen!
Tu n'es pas à la hauteur. Tu veux mourir? Que le Seigneur ait pitié de ton âme.
Tu ne peux pas m'échapper, Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Du wirst deiner Strafe nicht entkommen! Stell dich deinem göttlichen Urteil! Du magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast bereits verloren! Du magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast bereits verloren!
The time for games is ended.
It's done then. Your schemes, like you, are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes. You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar. Or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill, yes? The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
A 10th? None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I doubt very much you'd take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
It is your master, Al-Mualim.
But he is not a Templar.
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we numbered, what we aspired to attain?
He is the master of the assassins.
We, master of lies. You and I just two more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death, only you remain. Do you think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share.
No.
Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
Well fought, assassin! It seems God favors your cause this day.
God had nothing to do with it. I was the better fighter.
Ah, you may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
Ask it then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man.
He threatened my brothers and what we stand for.
Ah, vengeance then?
No, not vengeance. Justice, that there might be peace.
This is what you fight for? Peace? Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned with.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming. Violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
You're kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes, in time what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him. Do not forget that. The men you left behind to rule in your stead did not intend to serve you for longer than they had to.
Yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not without fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.